What's up YouTube, Warstorm here, coming at you guys in another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a tech card that a friend of mine over on the Distant Kingdom Discord, Nemo, pointed out. Shout out to you. I know it's been people have been talking about the card for a while, but I figured why not talk about it myself. Today we're going to talk about Blizzard. So Blizzard is a new tech card I'm starting to see slide into some side decks. It came out in Return of the Duelist. It has two prints. It has a super rare print from Return of the Duelist, and it also has a Mega Pack common as well. The other print super, but it's a card that came out in Return of the Duelist. It says target one face-up spell card your opponent controls this turn, negate the activated effects of that spell and all spells on the field with that same original name. This is a very similar effect to something like Prohibition, for example. Prohibition can hit everything, but this is specifically tailored to hit spells and spells of a similar name. Very similar kind of effect, but it is a quick play, which makes a difference. But there's a lot of really good targets for this. Now the second part, and this is where the cost comes in, if the targeted card would be sent to the opponent's graveyard this turn, it's added back to the hand instead, and it is a once per turn effect. Last part of text doesn't matter. But anyways, Blizzard is a very popular tech card right now against a lot of the popular decks right now. The format is very, very spell heavy with things like Fusion Destiny, things like the Adventure Package, things, there's so many different spells this hits. This hits branded. There's a lot of, it's a very spell heavy format with fusion decks and decks that use a lot of the same spells. And being able to completely lock that spell off for the entire turn will get you a long way in terms of stopping those decks from doing their thing. Now, is there a downside to this card? Now, absolutely. Now, when you look at that, the catch is the bottom effect, which the card gets returned to the hand. What this means is the card never touches the graveyard, so no, it can't be ghost spelled. I did check the ruling on that. But the card basically, if you chain Blizzard to a spell, the spell would touch the grave, it would go back to hand. Now this also means that it can hit any kind of spells. This means field spells, continuous spells, even their opponent's quick play spells. There's a lot of really cute interactions it has. It is very, as far as what would I use this against? Well, against Adventure, you'd probably want to actually hit their continuous spell that does the searching, because that'll keep them from getting Griffin. That's a big place you want to use this card for. And the other one is obviously against Albaz. You want to hit the branded in red, or obviously the branded fusion is the big card you really need to stop if you don't want that deck to go off. But those are some really relevant search effects. And there's a ton of different. It has a ton of different uses in Rogue matchups. It can be used as an out for field spells like Mystic Mine. Obviously MST is better because it removes the card, but things that's the biggest downside of this card, is that it isn't a one-for-one like something like MST. Your opponent either gets to keep, no matter what happens, the card either stays on the board or goes back to their hand. So it's very similar to something like Red Reboot, where if you do use this, you are taking a -1, so you need to make sure that you use this in a scenario where it's something you absolutely want to negate, because you don't want to. Generally in Yu-Gi-Oh, taking a -1 is bad, but if it does mean stopping a card for the entire turn, I do think it's worth it in this case. So anyway, guys, that about comes to the end of the video today. Let me know what you guys think of this Blizzard card in the comment section down below. Do you think this is a really good new tech card, or do you think this might not be quite the best card to stop the meta decks running around? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. This is Warstorm signing out.